The House Majority Leader, Eric Cantor, has just joined me here. And Congressman, Mr. Leader, thank you for joining us. Let me ask you, you were branded along with Congressman Paul Ryan, one of the young guns, these conservative new leaders. What does that mean?
Paul and I and Kevin McCarthy, who's our majority whip, several years ago decided that our party could do a lot better job in terms of living up to the principles that we're about. And what that did, it turned into an effort by all of us to lay out an agenda, to go find folks to join us, to really come to Washington to try and fix the problems. And really, it took finding people like Paul Ryan who said, you know what, we want to go and do the right things for the right reasons. We're not interested in necessarily a career. We want the cause to get this country back on track. And that's really what that so-called movement or Young Guns is about. It is a name that was sort of given to us and it somehow stuck.
Is someone like a Paul Ryan the future of the Republican Party?
There's no question that the spirit of Young Guns is about reform. It really is about taking on the tough challenges and saying, you know what, if we do that, we can make life work for a lot more Americans, and that's what we're about.
Did you talk to Paul Ryan about his speech at all tonight?
So I have not talked to him today. I know he's been very busy preparing this week.
He's really important now.
So he is that. He is that.
I know you're the leader, but now he's the vice presidential nominee.
We're very excited. I couldn't be more thrilled for Paul and his wife Jana and their family. And I think what the country's going to see tonight is the personal side of Paul. And I'm hoping that what they see is what we know, is that he's a family man. He is true to his principles, committed, somebody really here for the right reasons.
Two really strong speeches here in the convention last night from Ann Romney, who, of course, talked about the personal side. Mitt Romney, the man she's been married to for 43 years. And then Chris Christie, who talked a lot about himself and his record in New Jersey, talked a little bit about Mitt Romney, but some people said didn't use the word Barack Obama that much. I spoke with a senior Romney advisor who said Congressman Ryan tonight is going to deliver a hard-hitting critique of Barack Obama. He will say Barack Obama multiple times, and he'll touch the third rail of politics, talking about entitlement reform, specifically Medicare. That's pretty tough.
Well, it is, and frankly, it's what we've been about in the House Republican majority the last year and a half or so. With
all due respect, the ratings of those House Republicans who have had that agenda is not very high. In fact, it's historically low.
I think, look, Congress has been a whipping boy for decades, if not longer. And I think what is gnawing at so many people in this country is the inability to fix the problems. And I know that people are frustrated. We're frustrated. And the fact is, the president's been very wed to his agenda that really hasn't worked, and it's caused a lot of disappointment around the country. And so what we've done is we said, look, here's another way to do it. It's time for us to try something different. But unfortunately, what we've seen is someone in the White House has just been unwilling to look and say, okay, reasonable people can disagree, but let's find a way to work together to get results. And see, that's the difference, because you're going to have Mitt Romney, Paul Ryan, with the experience of trying to get things done. Mitt Romney is someone who was a governor in a very Democratic state, and he was, as a Republican, able to work with the other side to get results. And honestly, that's what we're about this election, to try and make life work, really, for that suburban mom here in Florida, or that small business person in Richmond, Virginia, who are looking for a way that they can see a better, optimistic future.
Finally, if Republicans maintain the House, will you run for Speaker?
No. Listen, I am a great fan of John Boehner. He and I have had a great working relationship.
Really?
Yes, we really have. And I know, Norah, that you and others in sort of the industry love to say otherwise.
Say it, the M word. Come
love
on.
to say otherwise. But, we have a great working relationship and actually are committed to the same kind of things that Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan are. And we're going to make a great team after this election once we win.
Mr. Leader, the House Majority Leader, Eric Cantor from Virginia, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Thank you. And there you had it. Some words from Cantor, who is one of the young guns with Paul Ryan, part of the future of the Republican Party, they say.